Hey there guys, it's Showcase Watches. Guys, I might have got it wrong with the Omega and Swatch relationship. I might have got it wrong. I've just been out walking the fields with the dogs. Hence why I'm in my van, they're in the back. And I was thinking about Omega, Swatch, recently what's gone on, etc. And Omega might have done the most amazing thing. They might have done a really, really smart thing. I've been very critical of the Omega and Swatch release of the MoonSWATCH. And maybe it's a very clever thing that they've done. Maybe they're going after TUDOR. It's possible that Omega have felt threatened with TUDOR coming into the marketplace in a big way, certainly since 2012 with the introduction of the Black Bay line. So, as we know, TUDOR is sister brand to Rolex, created by Hans Wilsdorf as the budget range of Rolex. That's not really the case anymore. TUDOR pretty much stands alone. I think most TUDOR fans will agree with that. TUDOR is a standalone brand. They do fantastic watches. I have nothing but praise for TUDOR. TUDOR came into the marketplace and they really started heavy hitting. So Rolex has taken itself, into the next level. They're going higher than this mid-tier brand where they are now. They're still a luxury brand, but in the luxury segment, you've got sort of Tag Heuer at the bottom. You've got Rolex, well, you've got Patek Philippe and AP and all those, but then you've got Rolex sitting in the middle. And Rolex and Omega have always been sat in the middle, in the mid-tier, slugging it out over the last however many decades. That's just what's been going on. TUDOR has been placed in this sector by Rolex to slug it out with Omega, while Rolex is free to go to the next level. Hence why we've seen hype, stupid prices, the hype train being driven by the pre-owned market, etc. So Rolex are really clever in what they've done here, extremely clever, and credit to them. Omega, I always sort of went on the belief that Omega was chasing Rolex, and they would chase Rolex into the next segment up. And that's why we were seeing like Speedmasters coming out at £70,000 and the return of the 321 and things like this. So I naturally assumed that maybe Omega are pushing their brand up there to be on the tails of Rolex. Maybe Omega are just happy where they are. They don't want to chase Rolex anymore. Maybe they're sick to death of chasing Rolex. Maybe they realize they can't beat Rolex. So they're going to let Rolex go. They're going to let Rolex go into the next segment. And Rolex can be the underdog in the high-end luxury with Patek Philippe, AP, VC and all the rest of them. Rolex will be in that group as the underdog and the shitter of the high luxury brands. Because let's face it, Rolex is not the best. There are far better brands than Rolex, which then leaves Omega sat as king of the mid-tier. Once Rolex has gone from that level, that leaves Omega. It's an arguably, people argue the point that there's Breitling, there's TUDOR, there's all these other brands. I don't think that's the case. I think Omega are the king of that segment. If Rolex aren't there, I think Omega take the crown in that segment of the market. And maybe because TUDOR have come in and they've heavy hitting at a cheap price tag, you're getting a Kosk and Metas certified watch in the ceramic TUDOR for $3,000. That's a hell of a lot of technology rammed into a watch for $3,000. Ceramic case, Kosk certified in-house movement with Metas, 200-meter dive watch for $3,000. That's a lot of watch for the money. So Omega are aware of this, and maybe Omega know they can't stand alone. They can't make it in the high-end luxury brand with Rolex, AP, Patek Philippe, VC, and all the rest of them. Maybe TUDOR realise their limitations and are staying where they are, and within that segment, they are just playing a bloody good game. And this launch of the Omega MoonSWATCH has just brought a lot of traffic to Omega. Has it cheapened the brand? I think it has. Is that a bad thing? Maybe not. maybe this is Omega saying, we don't want to be the hyper luxury brand. We don't want ridiculous, hype prices on the secondary market. We don't want this shit. Maybe this is Omega boxing really, really clever. And I don't mean for today or tomorrow. I mean for the next decade. Maybe Omega are just... I would be really interested to know what Omega's marketing strategy is right now. Maybe Omega have just played a fantastic move. Potentially. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think this has been a genius move, a marketing genius? The reason why I'm not so sure on it is because I do know, and I've heard reports, that Omega didn't want to go along with this. Omega weren't comfortable with the Swatch Omega partnership in making the MoonSWATCH. I know that for a fact, that Omega weren't happy about it. Maybe it's Swatch. Maybe Swatch has just made this absolute killer move. It's possible. It is really possible. I've been looking at this, potentially I've been looking at this the wrong way around. I've been letting my brand snobbery get in the way, and my love for Omega. Maybe I've been letting that get in the way. Maybe Omega are just saying, we are who we are. We don't care about representing a over-the-top brand prestige. Omega are a prestigious brand. Will a plastic watch take away from that? Or are they strong enough to have that plastic watch in their lineup or be associated with that plastic watch and keep their brand prestige? It will certainly stop them from going into the next tier, the next level above. You would never hear of a Rolex and Casio partnership, or a Patek Philippe and Rotary partnership, or a Rolex G-Shock or anything. You'd never hear of that. So it would stop them from going into the next tier, but I think it will keep them in the mid-tier, and I think it will keep them very, very hyped in the mid-tier. And bravo to Swatch and Omega for making a £200 watch so unbelievably hyped, more so than any Rolex I can think of. I can't think of a single Rolex that is as hyped as what the Swatch MoonSWATCH is going for. It's crazy. You look at it of how much more it's worth, or going from the secondary market to what it is at retail compared to a Rolex. A Rolex might do 2 or 3 times its retail price. The Swatch is doing 10 times its retail price. So, yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think that this has been a marketing genius. Let me know if you guys think this has been a disaster. Let me know if you guys think... Just, let me know. Let me know. I'm really curious. I cannot decide how I feel on this watch. I'm so conflicted. There is so much of this watch that I like. There's so much of it that I hate. There's so much brand snobbery that I'm trying to come to the level with. Let me know what you guys think. Check out my other videos, guys, all the usual bullshit. Check out my other vids. Leave me a like, leave me a comment. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, all that usual crap. I should have said it all at the beginning of the video, but I didn't. So if you've made it this far, thank you very much. So guys, take it easy. I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.